I want to talk to you today about something that can help you with your productivity, even when you do not feel like working. I want to talk to you today about a way to make the most of the times when you don't feel like doing any work and procrastinate. Learn how you can make the most of your procrastination in today's talk about productive procrastination. Keep listening to learn more. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Growth Philosophy Podcast, a bite-sized weekly podcast focused on empowering you to think better and upgrade your life. So let's talk about procrastination. Procrastination is far more common than you might think. Believe it or not, even the most productive people procrastinate. No one, and I mean absolutely no one, is exempt from that rule. And that includes yours truly. We all have times when we just don't feel like working. However, that does not mean that you can't use the time well. Yes, you can procrastinate effectively. You can procrastinate productively. Only because there are times when we procrastinate and don't feel like doing the tasks we are meant to do at that time does not mean those times have to be a complete waste. And that's where my strategy for productive procrastination comes in. The idea is simple. During the times you procrastinate, do things that are beneficial and ideally things that will move you forward, but yet are easy and even fun to do. Even though you do not want to do the work that you're meant to do at that particular time, you can still do things that will help you. And that's the whole idea behind this strategy of productive procrastination. So how do you go about creating such a list? How do you go about being productively procrastinating? Well, that's what we'll look at next. So productive procrastination starts by creating a list of all the things you can do during the times when you are procrastinating. The things that go on your productive procrastination list ideally will be things that don't require much thinking on your part, like decluttering. Things that you have fun doing, like going for a walk or cooking. Things that help you get out of the procrastination zone, for example, a quick nap or a shower. Things that help you restart, for example, meditation and workout, and so on. The key is to do something that will benefit you, but you won't struggle to do. Something that you will ideally actually enjoy doing. That can not only be a great way to use the time well, it can even potentially get you back on track and help you do what you needed to do in the first place. So by now you have a basic understanding of the productive procrastination strategy. Now I will give you some concrete ideas, 15 concrete ideas for things you can include in your own productive procrastination list to help solidify the concept for you and get you started on creating your own productive procrastination list. By the way, you might want to grab a pen and paper for this segment and write this list of 15 ideas down to give you a head start on creating your own list, or use your own phone to make notes. I'm going to give you a minute. Okay, ready? Then let's begin. So the first one to put on the list is meditation. Meditation is by far one of the best ways to restart your brain. There are lots of advantages to meditating, and as such, meditation is a great activity for times when you don't feel like working. It can help you calm down, it can help you get out of your head, and even help unblock whatever it is that's getting in the way of what you need to do. So meditation is the first one to add to the list, and a really good one to include on your own productive procrastination list. So meditation is the first one. Number 2 is go for a walk. Going for a walk can have similar benefits to meditation. Walking outdoors has also been proven to have creativity boosting effects, which makes this another really good activity to include on your list. So the second one is go for a walk. The third one is exercise. Working out has lots of health benefits, both mental and physical. and as such is a great way to spend your procrastination periods. Even a 3 to 5 minute high intensity workout can do wonders for your concentration and creativity. So that's something else for you to try during periods of procrastination. Workout. The fourth one is have a quick shower. I often get my best ideas in the shower, and I'm not the only one. Having a quick shower can be a great way to restart yourself and snap yourself out of your funk. So having a quick shower can be another good one to add to your list. Number 5 is brainstorming. If you're struggling to work, spend a bit of time brainstorming about all the things that you can do for the project at hand. This will be a great distraction, and the ideas you get will be very useful later on. Not just that, brainstorming can even help you get back in the zone and get your work done. Number 6, declutter. Often clutter is one of the biggest reasons for procrastination, since it can bring your energy and motivation levels down. And that makes decluttering an ideal candidate for your own productive procrastination list. So number 6, declutter. Number 7 is reading. You can read a book or articles during times when you don't feel like working and procrastinating. That's a great way to use your downtime. Ideally, read something that will be useful for you, or even something related to your goals. Now, here is a point to note. I'm not recommending fiction books here, of anything fiction, because those can be a bit too distracting and sort of defeats the purpose of productive procrastination. If you get too distracted, then it will be much harder for you to get back into the zone to do what you need to do. So if you're going to read something, I recommend non-fiction. So number 7, read. But read something non-fiction. Now number 8, listen to a podcast, like mine. Listening to a podcast, especially one that can help you, is a great way to spend your downtime. So that's another good one to add to your list. Listen to a podcast, number 8. Now number 9 is watch a TED Talk. It's the same principle as the last one. TED Talks can be very insightful and educational, and as such makes for a great way to spend your downtime. So that's number 9, watch a TED Talk. Number 10, journaling. Journaling can be a very effective way to empty your mind of all that's going on. It's one of the most effective forms of mental decluttering. It is a great way to clear your head and also really good for thinking out loud. It might even give you the clarity you need to stop procrastinating. So journaling is a really good one to add to your list. That's number 10, journaling. Number 11 is to proofread your writing. If you do any sort of writing, proofreading and editing your written work is a great way to productively procrastinate. Proofreading your written work is something you'll need to do anyway at some point, so you might as well use your downtime to get that done. So that's number 11, proofread your written work. Number 12 is to come up with new ideas. Few activities make better use of your procrastination time than coming up with new ideas. It can be as simple as just brainstorming and coming up with at least 5 to 10 new ideas. Maybe ideas for potential solutions to a problem that you're working on. The point of this exercise is to give your idea muscle a workout, and it can also help in many ways down the line. Coming up with new ideas is a great way to productively procrastinate. Number 13 is to come up with ideas for your current project. So the one earlier was to come up with ideas that are completely new, completely unrelated. Whereas this activity will be all about the project that you're working on right now, or your work in general. Maybe you can think of ways to do the work better, faster, and so on. Just come up with as many ideas as you can for improving and benefiting your current project. Brainstorming ideas for your current project is another great activity to put on your list. So that's number 13. Number 14 is to learn a new language. Learning something new, like a language, helps improve your memory and brain function, which in turn will help you improve your work as well as your life. It can have many other benefits as well down the line. So learning a language can be a very good one to add to your list. Language apps on your phone has made it really simple and easy to learn languages in your spare time. You can do this for 5 or 10 minutes a day, or even less or more if you want to. It doesn't take a long time, and it can benefit you, which makes this a really good one to put on your list. So learning a language, learning a new language, is a great way to spend your downtime. So that's number 14. Now the last one, number 15, is to clear your email inbox. Clearing your email inbox is a great way to use times when you don't feel like doing your work. Dealing with email is one of the biggest distractions of our time, and clearing up your inbox means you will have less to distract you later. So clearing up your email inbox is the 15th idea for you to add to your list. So there you have it, 15 ideas to put on your productive procrastination list. So to summarize, here are the 15 ideas again. Number 1, meditate. Number 2, go for a walk. Number 3, exercise. Number 4, have a quick shower. Number 5, brainstorming. Number 6, declutter. Number 7, read. Number 8, listen to a podcast. Number 9, watch a TED Talk. Number 10, journaling. Number 11, proofread your writing. Number 12, come up with new ideas. Number 13, come up with ideas for your current project. Number 14, learn a new language. And number 15, clear your email inbox. I have a tip for you, an additional tip to help you make the most of your productive procrastination list. And here it is. Include things on your list that are related to work, or even things that you will need to do at some point anyway. That way you will not just effectively use the time that otherwise would have been wasted, you will also save yourself time later. Time that you can potentially use to do your work. Proofreading your written work, cooking, and even clearing up your email inbox are great examples of this, since you'll need to do them anyway at some point. So when you're creating your productive procrastination list, include small things that you will need to do anyway at some point. So here's the reality. There will be times when you just do not feel like doing your work. That's just how it is. It happens to everyone. Times when you procrastinate happens to everyone. You're not the only one. It is okay to have such periods of downtime. However, there is no need to beat yourself up over them, especially when you realize that your periods of downtime and procrastination do not have to be a complete waste. You can use your periods of procrastination effectively, as you just learned in this talk. Create a productive procrastination list of your own to get started with this. It's something that you can do right now. It doesn't take long to create such a list. Probably takes you 5 minutes, if that. That way you can use times when you procrastinate the best way possible and really make the most of them. Time is your most valuable resource after all, so don't waste it. Procrastination has been synonymous with wasting time for far too long. But only because you do not feel like doing one thing does not mean that you don't feel like doing anything. That's actually not the case. Not at all. Often doing something else, something simple and useful or even fun, can be just what you need to get yourself started again. Productive procrastination is a great way to productively use the times when you're struggling to do your work. You can procrastinate and still be productive by learning how to productively procrastinate. This is a great strategy that can significantly improve your productivity and your life. So give it a shot. I sincerely hope that you found this talk useful. Implement what you learned, as that is the only way to truly benefit from this strategy. I look forward to having you guys listen in again next week. Same time, same place. Until then, remember to take care of your thoughts, because how you think matters a lot. So that's it for now. Have a great week, everyone.